This broadcast is copyright Polk County Christian School. Stop by our school at 2490 West Tower Drive in Bolivar and see what we are doing to provide a Christian education for children in our area. All rights reserved.
Yeah. All right, folks, we are getting ready for the game to start. Players are on the court in warm-up. We're going to play the roster, see if it'll work this time. I believe I've got everything set.
Ariana Larimer, 13. My name's Destiny Larimer, and I'm number 21.
Natalie Presley, number 8.
Lauren Everson, number 10. Aaliyah Presley, number 9. Caitlin Sanders, number 19. Hannah Hale, number 30. Liddy Russ, 16. Peyton Gray, 15.
And the Lady Knights are coached by Vanessa Gray on the court in the purple. And Jill Cribbs, who is here, but she's on the court across from us, also in the purple. If you look just over the scorer's table, you'll be able to see Coach Cribbs on that far court. She's coaching the junior varsity team, who is getting to play. They're warming up for their game, which will be starting momentarily. So as we're watching the varsity team, we'll also be watching the junior varsity team.
On behalf of the school board, teachers, and all who have invested time, effort, finances, and prayers, we appreciate the opportunity to have.
Well, sorry, I stopped that recording a little prematurely, and we're getting the scoreboard set for this game. Coach Brian Gray is over at the scorekeeper's table, and he'll be running the online scoreboard for me that you'll see at the bottom of your screen. Tonight's game is Polk County Christian School Lady Knights versus the Ozarks Tri-County or Ozarks Tri-City Firecrackers.
Polk County Christian School glorifies God through excellence as a Christ-centered educational environment that emphasizes servant leadership with a biblical worldview. PCCS athletes, spectators, and families strive to set a Christian example at all times.
And if you were watching our previous podcast, in the last game we just finished against the RJCA Eagles, you would have seen that the Knights lost 2 out of 2 matches to the Eagles, and we were struggling with some technological issues. I think we've got most of those resolved for this game, including some of the audio issues that we were having, where some of the pre-recorded audio, like I was just playing, was just way too loud for the broadcast. I was able to get some of that fixed during the break between matches. As soon as this game is over, we will move on to a third varsity game for the night. That game is scheduled to start at 8:30. Looks like Ariana Larimer has moved back to serving position. I believe the Lady Knights may get the serve to start this game. That is based purely on her being in serving position. We'd also like to thank our other volunteers, along with Coach Brian Gray at the scorekeepers table, is Heather Hale, and I believe she is doing statistician. And Landon Gray on the corner of the court there in the hat and the blue hoodie is a line judge volunteer from Pccs. And of course all the volunteers from the other schools as well. And Ariana has the ball for the serve. The ref is conferring with the scorer's table. The ref came over just a minute ago to check the broadcast booth. She's getting the ball back from the server. She wanted to come and see what PCCS has got set up for a broadcast booth and was kind of excited to see that we're doing that for the students and the families. And really our motivation for doing this is so that the kids can watch the games later and so the families who are distant can watch the games, and if they can't make it to the game in person. All right, Ariana's got the ball back. 0 serving 0. Lady Knights with the first serve, and the serve is up. And Firecrackers under it. Natalie Presley there with a good block. Great move for the Lady Knights. That's a point. And it is 1 serving 0. Serve is up into the backcourt again for the Firecrackers, and they were able to salvage that and out. What a great play for the Firecrackers. I thought that was gone, but they salvaged it, got it back across, and it was almost in. All right, Ariana back to serve, 2 serving 0. And the serve is up. Firecrackers are under it, and they're going to send it back across. It's over to the near side. Destiny under it up front to Peyton. Peyton up to Sandage. Sandage across. And Firecrackers, they're under it. They're setting it up for a play. They're going to bring it across. Destiny saving it, bringing it back up front. Ariana sets it across. And there she gets it back from him. Bumps it up to Peyton. Peyton to Sandage. Sandage with a kill shot. And it's out. Good effort. And that was almost in. All right, so it is now Firecracker serve. 1 serving 2. Serve is up, and it's good. Over to Peyton. Peyton up to Ariana. Ariana up to Sandage. Sandage over to the Firecrackers, and they're sending it back, but it's out of bounds, so it's going to be a point for the Knights. 3 serving 1. And I just learned that when they swap players like that, that is just a substitution. That is not a side out. I've said many times through the season, I don't know the rules, so I appreciate people bringing stuff to my attention like that, because I hate to be saying the wrong thing. Okay, that was a point for the Firecrackers. They sent it back over, and we almost had it. Good effort for the Knights. Firecrackers get the serve. Number 5 for the Firecrackers, moving to the serving line. She's coming to the near side of the serving line, and the serve is up. Good serve over to Sandage. Up front to Gray. Gray to Sandage with a kill shot. And that was in. Point for the Knights. That was a beautiful play. And I know you guys can't see this when I do it, but I have a button here that I can hit on a beautiful play like that, and it will save an instant replay. All it does right now is save it. As I get time, I'm going to set it up where I can hit another button and it'll actually play it during the next break. So I hope to have that going this year, if not earlier, at least for the state championships in Joplin, starting in late October. Sandage back for the next serve, 5 serving 2. There she goes. She's brought a good serve tonight. That one was just out of bounds. All right, so that's a point for the Firecrackers. Well, there's questions about did they tip the ball or not. I think the Knights thought it was Firecrackers' ball, and the Firecrackers thought it was not. But I think they've decided it was, and we're good with that. All right. Serve is up. Over to Peyton. Peyton to Ariana. Ariana to Peyton, and Peyton missed getting it across. Good effort. Point for the Firecrackers. 4 serving 5. Serve is up, and it is out of bounds into the pole. Point for the Lady Knights. 6 serving 4. Peyton Gray moving back to serve. This girl has come so far with her sportsmanship, her play, and what a beautiful serve for Peyton. And it is out on the Firecrackers return. That was an ace for the Lady Knights. Peyton Gray there with that ace. Serves up, and another good serve for Peyton. And the Firecrackers sending it back. It's to Hannah. Hannah over to Peyton. Peyton to Ariana. And the Firecrackers bringing it across. They tried to, and she almost had it across the net with a gentle tip, but it wasn't. So it's a point for the Knights. Peyton going back to serve again. 8 serving 4. And the serve is up. Firecrackers are under it. Send it back to Aaliyah, and she tried to block it. Had just enough room between her and the net for the ball to get through. So that's a point for the Firecrackers. 5 serving 8. Looks like maybe 22 for the Firecrackers. Up to serve. Yes, I believe that's 22. And the serve is up. Hannah Hale setting it up to Peyton. Peyton to Aaliyah, and Aaliyah across to a hole on the court, and that's a point for Aaliyah and the Lady Knights. It is now 9 serving 5. Lenny Rust is going to sub for Aaliyah Presley. Now Lenny's going to move back to the serving line. Number 16 for the Lady Knights. Serve is up, and it is into the net. Looked like a good serve. Just missed going over. So it is 6 serving 9. Number 3 for the Firecrackers back to serve. Serve is up. Lenny over to Ayla, was a little low. So it's going to be a point for the Firecrackers. It is 7 serving 9. 3. Serve is back up. Lenny under it that time. Up to Peyton. Peyton to Ariana. And Ariana with a kill shot to the back row, but they were able to keep it. And they sent it back over. Peyton over to Destiny. Destiny trying to kill shot. And Firecrackers get under it, but it's out of bounds, and Destiny lets it go out of bounds for the point. 10 serving 7. Destiny's going to move back to the serving line for the Knights. Number 21. Destiny, Ariana, and Natalie are the senior players on the team this year, the oldest players. They are all juniors. We don't have any seniors this year. Number 21, number 13, and number 8. Serve is up. Destiny, beautiful serve. And the Firecrackers get under it, and they're going to send that third hit across to Lenny. Lenny up to Peyton. Peyton over to Sandage, trying to get a kill shot, and just missed it. Point for the Firecrackers. Good effort, though. Firecrackers number maybe 8 back to serve. The serve is up. And Natalie under it, but it's out the backcourt. So a point for the Firecrackers. It is 9 serving 10. Serve is up. Ariana under it. Over to Peyton. Peyton to, honestly, that was over to Ariana. That might have been Destiny that got under it to start with, but it was a point for the Firecrackers. 10 serving 10. Serve is up. And Lenny over to Peyton. And Peyton trying to send it across. Put a little too much spin on it, and it didn't make it across. Point for the Firecrackers. And timeout. Both teams are going to the sidelines. And, of course, we appreciate all our sponsors at PCCS. These are some of the sponsors that really come out and shine during our annual auction fundraiser every March. We just like to recognize anyone who does support PCCS in any way. All right, the serve is up. Firecrackers with the serve over to Natalie. Natalie to Peyton. Peyton to Sandage. And a point for the Firecrackers. It is a 12 serving 10. Serve is up. Lenny to Peyton. Peyton to Ariana. And Ariana with a kill shot, but it is... I missed the line judge and I missed the ref. I couldn't tell. We'll have to wait and see who gets the serve. It looks like it was out, so it's going to be Firecracker serve. 13 serving 10. The serve is up. Over to Ariana. Ariana puts it up for Peyton. Peyton up for Ariana, and Ariana gets it back across. And Sandage with a gentle tip. And the Firecrackers couldn't get it out of the net, so point for the Lady Knights. Ariana Larimer moving back to serve. And it is 11, serving 13. Serve is up. Firecrackers get under it, and they're on the third hit now, and it is out of bounds. Point for the Knights. 12, serving 13. Ariana back to serve. Serve is up. Good serve. And straight to the libero on the Firecrackers team. Point for the Lady Knights. Good effort on the Firecrackers. 13 all, including server, number 13. Serve is up. And Ariana found a hole on the other side of the net. She's going to hit it. 14, serving 13. And the serve is up, and it was out. It's a good run for Ariana and the Lady Knights. Serve goes to the Firecrackers. And, well, I can't tell what number she's got on. Firecracker serve is up, and it is over to Destiny. Destiny to Ariana. Ariana sets it up to Sandage with a gentle tip across, and it's out of bounds on the return from the Firecrackers. Point for the Knights. So it is 15 serving 14. And it looks like Hannah Hale coming in, subbing for Natalie Presley. Hannah's moving back to the serving line. Serve is up, and it is out. Point for the Firecrackers. 15 all. Number 12 for the Firecrackers up with the serve. Serve is up. Back to Hale. Hale up to Ariana. Ariana puts it up for Rust, and Rust sends it across. Firecrackers, second hit, gets it over, and there was Sandage with a beautiful block at the net for a point for the Knights. Sandage going to take advantage of that and move back to the serving line. Number 19 on the serving line, 16 serving 15. Serve is up, and a beautiful serve from Sandage. Wow, that's an ace. 17, serving 15. Serve is up, and another beautiful serve. Yet another ace for Sandage. 18, serving 15. Sandage has absolutely leveled up on her serve over the years. There's yet another ace for Sandage. And timeout. I think that might have been on the Firecrackers, not sure. I think they're going to give Sandage a minute to cool off. Might be their hope. As I was saying, Sandage has absolutely leveled up on her serve, and from years past, you can tell that she has really been working on it.
PCCS and PCCS TV, promoting and celebrating Christ in school.
And those are just a few of our sponsors that make things happen at PCCS. Sandage up with a serve. And the serve was out. Point for the Firecrackers. 16 serving 19. And the Firecrackers, Libero is back to serve. Maybe number 20. Serve is up, and that was to Hale. Hale to Ariana. Ariana to Destiny. Destiny over to the Firecrackers, and Libero unable to get it to a teammate, so it's out of bounds. Point for the Knights. Peyton Gray moving back to the serving line. 20 serving 16. Peyton is wearing number 15 this year. Serve is up. Good serve. And that was out. No, the ref overruled the line judge. The ref says it was in. Point for the Knights. Folks, I can't see it that well, and I'm not weighing in on it. We're going to go with what the officials say. Whether it's for or against us, we're going to support that. All right, 21 serving 16, and the serve is up, and Firecrackers are under that one, and they send it back across, and that was in. Line judge and the ref said in, so point for the Firecrackers. 17 serving 21. Serve is up, and Hannah Hale under it. Over to Peyton. Peyton to Ariana. Ariana with a kill shot. What a beautiful play for Ariana there with that great shot, but good teamwork for the whole Knights team. All right, Lady Knights are going to sub. Lenny Rust coming in for Leah Presley. Lenny, number 16, going to move back to the serving line. She favors the far side of the serving line. It seems to do pretty well over there. And the serve is up, and it is good. And that's an ace for Lenny. Point for the Lady Knights. So it is 23 serving 17. Serve is up, and it's good. And the Firecrackers sending it back to Peyton. Peyton straight across to him. And there's Ariana with a tip straight back. And the ref says somebody's into the net. I don't know the calls. Yep. Ref says that it was the Firecrackers into the net. So it's going to be point for the Lady Knights. And the serve is up. And that's another point for the Knights. And that's 25. My online scoreboard is not quite right, but that's okay. That was 2 points after the ref ruled the ball was into the net, so it's 25-17. There we go. The scoreboard is right. Final score, 25-17 on the first match of two.
As a Christ-based learning facility, Polk County Christian School strives to be representative of the attributes that will glorify God and prepare your child for academic success. Come see us on Tower Drive in Bolivar to see how we can help your student. We invite you to watch a replay of this game and all our past school events on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/@PCCS.
All right, and the players are back on the court starting the second match. We're going for the best 2 out of 3. Knights came out on top for the first match. And the ref is checking the rotations, making sure everything's lined up.
You are watching PCCS TV.
All right, the ref is back. Looks like scores table's back. Serve is up. Oh, Firecrackers with the first serve. And Aaliyah Presley trying to tip it across the net. But that was number 13 with the Firecrackers there. Able to keep her from doing that. Firecrackers serve. And Knights are sending it back. That was Caitlin Sandage with a beautiful soft return. Firecrackers staying under it, but it's into the net. They couldn't get it out, so it's a point for the Knights. Ariana Larimer moving back to serve for the Lady Knights. Number 13 on the serving line. Serve is up, one serving one. And Firecrackers send it across. Ariana to Lenny. Lenny up to Peyton. Peyton across to the Firecrackers. And they tip it across with a gentle tip. And ball was out of bounds. Hit the pole. Good effort on both sides. Number 5 for the Firecrackers moving back to serve. Serve is up, and it's outside the antenna, so it's out. Destiny Larimer handing the ball off to Hannah Hale for the serve. Hannah's coming in for Natalie Presley, subbing in for the serve. 2 serving 2. And the serve is up, and it is over. Hannah found a hole on the other side of the court and took advantage of it. 3 serving 2. And looks like there's a timeout. Maybe the ref is having a conversation with the coach. While we're paused briefly, the next court over on the other side of this court, you'll see the JV team. Oh, with a beautiful return. Nora Everson there with a gorgeous return on that other court. Gentle tip across the net to their opponents. It looks like they're playing the Rolla Royals on that court. I can't see their scoreboard. They just held it up, and it looks like I can't tell what it is. Okay, our serve is up. That was Hannah Hale with a serve. Firecrackers are under it, and they're sending it back across to Ariana. She puts it up, and Caitlin Sandage back over to the Firecrackers. Point for the Knights. Serve back to the Knights, and the ref is coming down off her podium, and she's going to go visit maybe with a scorer's table. Okay, she's going back to her podium. Whatever it is they needed to visit about, they've got it resolved. Okay, serve is up, and it is good. A beautiful serve. Hannah Hale found a hole again on the other side of the net. So it is now 5 serving 2. And the serve is up into the backcourt for the Firecrackers. They get it across to Peyton. Peyton up to Caitlin. Caitlin over to Ariana. Back to the backcourt for the Firecrackers. And it's on the floor, so it's a point for the Knights. 6 serving 2. Hannah Hale. Serve is up. Another good serve. And the Firecrackers bringing it back across to Lenny. Lenny to Hannah. Hannah up to Caitlin with a gentle over the back serve. Return. And a point for the Lady Knights. 6 serving 2. And there's a timeout. Folks, while we're on timeout, let's just watch the other court across the way and see what's going on over there. And they're moving the scoreboard around. It looks like tie game, 8-8 over there. PCCS Junior Varsity Knights versus Rolla Royals. Rolla is serving on that far court, and the serve is up. And I couldn't see who got that return, but it's back. Rolla is going to send it back over. They do. And that was Grace Roberts under it. It's out of bounds. That's going to be a point for Rolla. Well, it looked like a point for Rolla, but the line judge on the Knights side has the ball. Normally indicates they're going to have possession when it comes back. Score sheet says 9-8. That's all right. We're back to the game at hand. Hannah Hale, serve is up, and Firecrackers are under it. Second hit, third hit, brings it across to Destiny. Destiny getting out of the way for Ariana. Over to Caitlin. Caitlin with a kill shot, but the Firecrackers get under it. Back over to Ariana. Over to Peyton. Peyton with another kill shot to Caitlin, and Peyton to pass off to Caitlin, and Caitlin another shot at a kill shot, but it was out of bounds. So that's a point for the Firecrackers, and it is now 3 serving 7. Their libero moves in to serve, and the serve is up. Over to Hale. Hale sends it straight across. Sandage with a light touch, and it's over to the Firecrackers. Hale back under it. Ariana gets it. Over to Lenny. Lenny over across to the Firecrackers, and they can't get it across the net, and it's down. Point for the Knights. Sandage moving back to the serving line. Number 19 on the serving line. 8 serving 3. Serve is up, and a beautiful shot. Sandage gets it right back over to Hale. Hale puts it way up for Destiny to get under it and sends it across. Firecrackers bring it back to Hale. Hale to Ariana. Ariana to Destiny. Destiny with a kill shot, and the Firecrackers lost control on that, so a good play for the Lady Knights. Point for the Knights. Sandage back to the serving line. 9 serving 3. Serve is up, and it is into the net. Point for the Firecrackers. Good run for Sandage. And the Firecrackers serve is up. Back to Sandage, and it's out. Point for the Firecrackers. Server number 22 for the Firecrackers is up. Serve is up, and it's over. Peyton under it, up to Ariana. Ariana setting it up for Aaliyah, and Aaliyah bumps it across. Firecrackers get under it again. Gentle touch across, and they found a hole in the court. Hale there at the last second to try and kick the ball and salvage it. Couldn't get to it in time. Good effort. Number 22 back to serve for the Firecrackers. 6 serving 9. The serve is up to our backcourt. Sandage gets the ball up to Ariana. Ariana to Aaliyah again. Aaliyah across. Firecrackers back over to Hale. Hale up to Ariana. Ariana to Destiny. Destiny too light on the ball. I think she may have hit a finger. The way she was holding her hand, she may have jammed a finger there. Looks like she's okay. Firecrackers are serving again, 22. And they found a hole on our side of the court. Timeout. Knights call timeout. 8 serving 9 when we come back. That'll be the Firecrackers serve.
PCCS TV, promoting Christianity and compassion at school.
All right. On the other court, with the junior varsity Lady Knights team, it looks like the Lady Knights are in the lead, 13-12. And I believe they have the serve. They do. And the serve is up. Rolla's under it, the Royals, sending it back across, but it's into the net. Now it's 14-12. And that is, our serve is up, and Sandage trying to save it from hitting the line. Can't tell if that was going to be on the line or out. Either way, Sandage couldn't take the chance. She was trying to save it, but the ball's out the backcourt. So it is now 9-all. Serve is up. Sandage saw that one, let it out. She let it go. Good play for her. It is 10, serving 9. Peyton Gray moving back to the serving line for the Lady Knights. That was Autumn Freilich on the other court serving for the Knights. Peyton Gray's serve is up, and it's in. And that was an ace for Peyton. So it is now 11, serving 9. Serve is up. And that was in. Peyton found that sweet spot just inside the backcourt line. Yet another ace for Peyton Gray. 12, serving 9. And the serve is up. Good hard serve. The Firecrackers hit it, but couldn't control it, so it's out of bounds. Another ace for Peyton. Folks, I tell you, when Peyton keeps her composure and doesn't let the game get into her head, she's got a great play. And she's pretty good about keeping the game out of her head. There we go. It's back over to Peyton, over to Sandage, over to the Firecrackers. Firecrackers bringing it back. It's to Hale. Hale to Peyton. Peyton to Ariana. Now back to the Firecrackers. Firecrackers back over to Peyton. Peyton to Ariana. Ariana to Destiny. Back to the Firecrackers. 13 on the Firecrackers. And they send it over. Sandage up front to Peyton. Peyton to Ariana. Ariana back over to the Firecrackers. Wild hit. Can they get it? No. It's down, and that's a point for the Lady Knights. Score is 14, serving 9. Peyton Gray moving back to the serving line. Serve is up. She's got a great serve. And it's back to Peyton. Peyton to Hale. Hale up front to Aaliyah. It's into the net. So that's a point for the Firecrackers. It'll be 10 serving 14. And the serve is up. Hale under it to Peyton. Peyton to Destiny. Destiny into the net. Point for the Firecrackers. 11 serving 14. And the serve is up. Number 3 on the Firecrackers with the serve. Over to Sandage. Sandage with it up to Peyton with a gentle touch to get it across. Firecrackers send it back, and the Knights get it back over, and what a good effort on everybody's part. But it's a point for the Firecrackers. Number 3 back to the serving line for the Firecrackers. And it's up, and Peyton under it. Up front to Gray. Gray over to Ariana, but the Firecrackers were able to get there first and got a hand on it on our side of the net, but didn't get into the net. So it's a good point for them. Fair point. And that ball was in. I see Hannah's hesitation to get it because I thought it was going to be out too. Point for the Firecrackers. It's now 14 all. And this is number 3 on the line for the Firecrackers to serve. They're sending in a sub, not for serving, just a sub. And the serve is up. Sandage under it. Hale getting it from the backcourt over to Gray. Gray gets it across over to Hale. Hale to Gray. Gray up to Destiny. Destiny across to the Firecrackers. And it's on the ground. Point for the Lady Knights. Good teamwork. And Lenny Rust is going to sub in as a server. Leah Presley is going to take a breather. Lenny Rust, number 16. It'll be 15 serving 14. Serve is up. And, oh, she found a hole in the middle of the court. That was an ace for Lenny Rust. She's moving back to the serving line. Serve is up, and it is good. Firecrackers are under it, and they're bumping it forward. Third hit brings it across to Sandage. Sandage to Gray. Gray to Ariana. Ariana over to the Firecrackers, and they send it out of bounds. Point for the Lady Knights. That'll be 16, serving 14. Lenny Rust moving back to the serving line again. Serve is up, and it's into the net. A point for the Firecrackers. Good run for Lenny. She's another one that's absolutely leveling up on her play. In fact, all these girls on the Lady Knights team have just improved over the years. Okay, serve is up. Over to Hale. Hale to Gray. Gray to Ariana. Ariana across, and it's in. So point for the Lady Knights. Looks like the Knights are going to rotate. And Destiny Larimer moving back to serve. Number 21, 18 serving 15. Serve is up, and it is into the net. All right, point for the Firecrackers. 16 serving 18. And this is 21 on the serving line, I believe, for the Firecrackers. Serve is up. It's over to Ariana. Ariana to... Well, I can't tell if that was Rust or Hale, but it's back across to Firecrackers. Ariana there to send it straight across, and she's able to make the play. Great play for the Knights. That'll be a highlight reel. Ariana is going to take advantage of that and move back to the serving line. 19 serving 16. Serve is up, and a beautiful serve, except it's out of bounds. Point for the Firecrackers. Hard to see that, where it landed from here. Behind the post. Not disputing it. The trajectory made it look like it might be out, so we're good with that. And 12 serves for the Firecrackers. That one's out. Straight to the coach. So that's going to be 20 serving 17, I believe. Maybe 19. Nope, 20 serving 17. Hannah Hale moving back to serve for the Lady Knights. And the serve is up, and it's good. Firecrackers sending it straight back to Destiny. Destiny puts it way up for Ariana. Ariana for Lenny, and ref says the ball was in. Point for the Lady Knights. Great play for the Knights. Hannah Hill back to serve. 21 serving 17. And the serve is up. Firecrackers are under it. They're passing it around. They get it over. Lenny under it to Hale. Hale over to Sandage. Sandage across to the Firecrackers. Moving it up front. Over the head. And they send it back across. Ariana sets it up for Sandage with a gentle, beautiful touch. Softly across the net. What a great play for the Knights. Hannah Hale back to serve again. 22 serving 17. Serve is up and another good serve. Firecrackers get under it and they bring it over to Lenny. Lenny over to Destiny. Destiny over to Sandage, and Sandage gets it across and scores a point. (23) serving 17. Timeout. I missed who called the timeout. Not that it matters. Let's watch the other game. The score across on the other court is now Rolla 23 to Knights 22 after the point they just now scored. So Knights are trailing by 1. The Knights are on the right side of the net from the camera. Rolla's on the left side of the net. So now it is Grace Roberts up to serve over there. And the serve is over. What a good serve. And point for the Knights. Rolla got it into the net, so now it's 23 all over there. Grace Roberts back on the serving line. We're going to have to cut back to the near court for our own game. Grace's serve is up, and it's good. And Rolla sends it back. It's back over to Rolla, and looks like a point for Rolla. Our ball is up. Hannah Hale with a serve, and it is out of bounds, so point for the Firecrackers. 18 serving 23. And the serve is up. Hannah Hale under it, straight across. Lenny, it's into the net, and we couldn't get it out. Good effort on the Knights' part, so it's now 19 serving 23. Firecracker serve is up to Sandage, straight across. Ariana up to no one, so it's a point for the Firecrackers. Firecracker serve is up just across the net to Lenny, and not enough oomph to get it across. Folks, right after this game, our next match will be PCCS Knights hosting Rolla Royals varsity. PCCS Knights versus Rolla Royals. We're on a timeout now, so is the other team on the other court, the JV team. They're in timeout also. So real quick, let's look at our upcoming schedule. Monday, looks like the Lady Knights host Aurora at home. Varsity and junior varsity teams. Games start at 6 o'clock. And then Tuesday, also a home game versus Springfield Lutheran. I know that Monday's game is at the middle school in Bolivar on East Jackson. I'm not sure where Tuesday's game is. I'll have that figured out and announce that during Monday night's games. I expect to be there in live stream for Monday, and I'm not sure about Tuesday. Okay, the serve is up. Sandage under it, over to the Firecrackers, back to Ariana. Ariana to Peyton. Peyton to Sandage with a good effort on a kill shot, but she was too low for that, so it was into the net. So that's a point for the Firecrackers. And the serve's up, and it's over. Firecrackers bringing it back across. Peyton sending it over, but it's out of bounds. Point for the Firecrackers. Folks, they are absolutely still in this game. Firecracker serve. Serve is up to Lenny. Lenny back over and just inside. Good point for the Knights. It is 24 serving 23. Caitlin Sandage back at the serving line, number 19 for the Lady Knights. 24 serving 23. This could be match point. Serve is up, and it is good. And Firecrackers are under it. They're going to bring it back across to Sandage. Sandage over to Ariana. Ariana to Destiny. Destiny across to the Firecrackers, sending it back to Sandage. Sandage over to the Firecrackers, gently across to Destiny. Destiny Oh, put it up front to the net, and Aaliyah was there to tip it across for match point.
If you like this video, please be sure to click the thumbs up button directly below it. If you would like to see more video content from PCCS, consider clicking the subscribe button. And if you do subscribe, feel free to click the bell icon if you would like to be notified when we post new content or go live for a new event. Thank you for your support and for tuning in to PCCS TV.
Folks, that's a game. That'll be a wrap on this game. The varsity won 2 matches in a row.
This broadcast is copyright Polk County Christian School. Stop by our school at 2490 West Tower Drive in Bolivar and see what we are doing to provide a Christian